Welcome to another installment of the programmable drum machines, which are available on this book here called Rhythm Machines 2, the 1980s Drum Computers by Alex Graham. Available now on Amazon in full colour. This is part of the Rhythm Machines and Rhythm Machines 3 series. So Rhythm Machines 1 covers the preset drum machines, Rhythm Machines 2 covers the 1980s, and Rhythm Machines 3 covers the 1990s all the way up to the present day. Today I'm going to cover off the Boss DR55 and various clones, very similar drum units to this one. This one came out in 1979 and was a breakthrough in terms of the programmable drum machines at a very affordable price, used by The Cure and various other bands in the early days. Let's have a listen. Very basic, just had bass drum, snare drum and a rim shot sound, and basically an accent feature which allowed for a louder bass drum, snare drum and so on. Very basic, and didn't have many patterns. Those patterns are split into either 16 step or 12 step, just like all the other ones I'm going to feature today. Following on from that, 1981 came a British company called Clef, who brought out the Clef Master Rhythm. This was also a kit in practical electronics, and was designed by A.J. Boothman and came out early 1981. This one had way more drum sounds than the original DR55, and some very good features indeed. Let's have a listen to that one. This is quite a basic pattern with the cymbal down here. You can actually play continuous if you want. You can have it programmable as part of the program, or you can just hit continuous, as you can hear. And just turn it off if you want to. And around about the same time we had the Soundmaster SR88. It came in a blue version like here, which I still have the manual, I no longer have the drum machine, and the later black edition as seen in an advert here. Very similar, and the only difference between the blue one doesn't have a clock and basically a sequence trigger out feature, which is found on the later one here, as you can see in the diagram. A bit further on we have the K Memory Rhythm DRM1, which again featured the clock feature and the SQ, the sequence feature, and basically they sacrifice the cymbal sound in order to use the SQ. Let's have a listen to this one. And round about the same time as this came a drum machine called the Sequence Memory Rhythm, and this was badged under the Movement badge. The Movement were a company that made the Movement computer, drum computer used by the Thompson twins, Kachaguga and various other people. And this Movement Sequence Memory Rhythm is pretty much identical to the K Memory Rhythm, just different styling, pretty much the same features, and that retailed at quite a low price, around about £70 at the time. And following on from the Soundmaster Memory Rhythm SR88, we had a company called Electrodynamic Corporation, or EDC, and this one here, very similar casing to the original SR88. Funny enough, it's called the SR99. EDC also made a preset drum machine, which again is featured in the book Rhythm Machines 1. Let's have a listen to this one. This one is way more advanced than the SR88, way more features and programming capabilities, as you can see from the upper panel here. and some great little sounds. Very rare, less of these were sold than the SR88. The most common one is the SR88, the black version. Well, Soundmaster weren't quite finished with their drum machines. Around about the time this one came out, oddly, the Soundmaster Stix came out, which is essentially the same as the SR88. It was a challenger to the Roland TR606, and the addition here was the individual outputs for the bass drum, low tom, high tom, snare, hi-hats, cymbal and an accent. But otherwise it's very similar to the black SR88 version. There is one other very similar unit called the Chaser PR80, which again was sold in very limited numbers, and that essentially was a clone of the SR88. That's pretty much all the ones for this series. Again, these are available in the books Rhythm Machines 1, 2 and 3, which are also Drum Facts 1, 2 and 3. These are the black and white versions of the same book, available for a much cheaper price. I hope you enjoyed the presentation of all these lovely drum machines.